Yo, 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 what is up, ladies and gentlemen? So, welcome back to the Big Time Operator, Episode 1. And with the Big Time Operator series, we will be running 3 different farms out here in central Iowa. So, we'll head on out to my home farm first. So, I got cruise control set. We're heading back to my farm. So to start this video out, the farm that I own is cattle, so we will be buying cattle in this episode too. Well, hold on. We gotta head into the dealership real quick. I did kind of forget to buy something. We need to go to trailers and get. So we went ahead and bought ourselves a 30-foot gooseneck trailer. Because we're gonna need it to pick up the hay bales. So let's get okay, wait, can we? Well, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to tow this stuff back and then re-hook it up. Same with where's it at? Oh, there. So here's my truck. You guys probably already seen all the other equipment in like just a fast click, click, click. But we're gonna. What? Well, I sent that sign flying. So a buddy of mine owns that farm there, as you can see, with some of the equipment sitting out as well as his truck. But my farm, we will take a tour of his farm today too. But my farm is down here, and there's also another farm that another buddy of mine owns. That's also up on a dirt road that we will also go take a look at, because we're also helping him with cattle. We're trucking his cattle for him since he don't have a trailer. And we're also hauling his grain because he don't have a grain hauler either. So, but he's storing my silage box. So we're gonna park. So this is my farm that I own. We're gonna park. So right here you see we got our Kenworth T600 semi. Well, yep. So that's, and then we got our grain system. But we're gonna park, so we're gonna go purchase some cattle real quick, and then we're gonna unload them and come back and do the farm tour. So I'm gonna park the truck there for now, and we'll go do the farm tour. I'm gonna hire one of my buddies to go do the trucking. We're gonna hire, because it's Owen, me, and Connor. Owen Bat and Connor Blumling, whatever, however you pronounce his last name. So we'll get the truck out, go locations, livestock yard, or we got Owen. So Owen's already given me permission to go do the farm tour at his place. Connor, he's out of town, so I have the keys for both farms anyway, so we're going to head on down to Owen's real quick. Yeah, go ahead, Owen. I'll just meet you down there once I get to your place. I'll I'll meet you down there, and we'll determine that from that point on. I'll determine that when I get down there. Alright, bud. See ya. So Owen just called me. He wanted to know how many cows to buy. And I just told him I'll just meet up with him once he gets down to the destination. So there is down on Connor's farm, there is corn to chop. So next episode I'll send my chopper down to Connor's farm, and we will help him chop corn, because I think he'll be around on the next episode to help us. But I'm not 100% for sure. So if you guys like this video series, please leave a comment down below. So here we are. So there's only a couple things on this farm. So as we come in the door here, he just said so this is a 50 by 100 shed. He's got a Case Magnum 340 in here, pulling a Landau seed drill or seed disc, or pulling a Landau field cultivator. And then over here he's got a Case axial flow 2144 combine with a bean draper, and then with a grain head or bean header, and then a corn header, 8 rows. And then he just said don't open any. Wait, can we go out this door here? Yes. So, and then there's nothing in that shed, I believe. And then his 1970 F-150's up there. I think his girlfriend's still inside. I think she's home. But in here, he's got another Case Magnum 380, pulling the Case 1255 or 1265 36 row planter, currently full of corn. So, and then here's his 1990 or 1970 F-150. Well, let me find him and see if he's made it to. So he's made it to the destination. We will continue the tour of Owen's place once I get him on the road back to my farm. And I just crashed the truck. But so yeah, we were able to get. So we're gonna get backed up. So we're gonna buy. I think it'll hold like 8. No, it's. So let's go. 8, and then we'll get 28 feeders. So now we're going to get Owen started back up to... So that's it for Owen's farm. Now we're going to head up to Connor's farm and check his farm out since Connor's not around. Well, yeah, and I also got to buy cows for Connor too. I also have to truck cows. Hang on. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Connor's farm's up here, not where we're headed. We're heading back to my farm. So we're gonna book it on down to Connor's place real quick. I'll give you guys a quick tour of Connor's farm. There's Owen right there. Boom! Zoom, zoom. But yeah, Connor wanted to be separate from everyone else, and he bought the farm that's way up here. I know I'm driving off into the ditch, but I quite frankly don't really care. So we're gonna get the we're gonna do a quick tour here. So I'll basically just like bring the well, actually he needs his own. So there's Connor's cattle feedlot, the pastures. I'll just drive or do a quick. So here's his house, his dog, the old corn crib, his bales storage, his cold storage shed, another storage shed. And then down back there's where the pasture is. That'll be the cornfield we chop next episode. But when I said he was storing something for me, he's storing our forage wagon. So now I think if we go here, let's buy him a feed wagon with and a 1206. So we're gonna get, and then I'll take you guys to the co-op once we get done getting the farms situated. So we bought Connor a Farmall 1206, and he likes old school. Owen likes old school too, but so sadly Owen didn't get. He only got an old school combine. He didn't get an old school. No old school tractors. So we're gonna send. Wait, Connor's back from vacation already? Well, Owen, it looks like Connor's back from vacation, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and get my truck out of there once I unload the mama calves, or cows, and then unload the, so we got Connor back from vacation. Which I'm gonna probably guess to be a good thing because he knew about the 1206 and the cows that we're probably gonna send his way, so. Alright, right. I know it doesn't. What? Whoa, okay, that was weird. We unloaded from way over here in the, so now we gotta make one lap around, go get 4 mama cows for Owen. So I'm gonna send, Connor, I'm gonna send Owen to go do that for Connor. And I'm gonna go retrieve my truck and get back to the farm. Well, oh, and that's something else we need to buy. Well, no, the co-op does all that. So we're gonna take a trip. So so Connor has made it back. Well, so Owen's in the semi now. I'm gonna tab over to. We're gonna kind of start our drive out of here, and then I'll pick up Connor and get his truck unloaded, or get him kind of figured out once I get. Oh, hey Connor, how'd vacation go, bud? Well, I'm glad you're back because, yeah, did you see when I texted you about the 1206 and the feed mixer? Yeah, I got Owen to go. I sent Owen to go get you the cows. All right, bud. Here. Let me jump up there and get you figured out. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Yeah, that's my truck, bud. If you want to take, well, I'll get you. Hold on, let me get. I gotta do a spin around. So yeah, next episode we will be chopping silage. And well, with the New Holland, I think we should be able to wipe out freaking. Okay, I like how I went from $1 million back down to 14,000, but yeah, now like the silage that is gonna get chopped out of this field will go to Connor's because it's his field. But whatever else, well, alright, hold on, let me try and get as straight as possible, because if I can keep it under 20 minutes, I'll be happy. But the rate that we're going, I'm gonna have to make a full turn. Yeah, we're not gonna keep it under 20 minutes. If we can keep it under 40, I'll be happy. Well, yeah, because it's take me 2 minutes just to do this, let alone get everything else situated. So we're gonna just bear with me, folks. We gotta get Connor's stuff situated and figured out. So we're gonna hold on. Right there. Finally, well, now we just gotta purchase Connor's bunch of cows, Connor's 6 cows, and then, well, we purchased 5 for him, but now we're back down to $3,000. But that's not a big deal. So we're gonna have Owen. Well, Owen's gonna crash the dang truck. And Owen is gonna lose his job, I hope. So let's get now we're gonna go down to the co-op and do that tour. And then we'll be done with the video. So once we get to the co-op, I'll pull up the map and show you guys what all land's mine, what all land's Owen's, and what all land's Connor's. Yeah, I'm gonna be using the co-op's fuel barrel too while we're over here to fill my truck with fuel. Cause this thing likes to eat it. Oh, and the RCC's open too. So okay, so the office is here. They've got a 2019 Chevy and a 2020 Dodge Ram 3500. And then back here is bale storage. And so bale storage is back here. And then so you can purchase hay. And then they've got cab over Peterbilt with a fertilizer buggy or fertilizer trailer, and then they've got a Magnum 380, I think, 280, pulling a Landau seed drill for the farmers that do grass, so meaning me and Connor. Connor did ask me to do custom baling for him, and I told him I would. So that's that. Now we're going to head around to the front of the pack, which is over on the other, and I'll show the two trucks off too. So we're gonna, well, we already hit the bins. So now when we sell the crop in this game, with it being a single player game, the money goes to me, but we're gonna it's gonna be role play, like Owen gets his and then Connor gets his, but in all reality it's just me playing the game. So right here's their main office where they do all their day-to-day operations. Here's who all works at the co-op. Let's say Cale Kurtz, that's Cale's truck. And then Grayson Moore, he has the Dodge. So Cale and Grayson work for the co-op, and they just hire a bunch of other people out to run the equipment. So let's head on around and I'll show you all the equipment they have. So there's their grain system and their feed system. Apparently I'm not paying that good of attention because I just crashed. So it is still winter out when we're recording this episode, but so man, yeah, they've got a whole slew of, just imagine, see a 715 roll up to your house at 4 in the morning. So they've got a Case Titan 3540 sprayer. So another, and then they've got a Case Titan 4540. And then they've got their 715 quad track pulling their anhydrous bar with the anhydrous tank. And then they've got a Case or versatile Delta Track 620 pulling the exact same thing as the 715. And then they've got two Patriot self-propelled sprayers. Then they've got a another fuel trailer for one of either Kale or Grayson's truck. And then you got your bale and seed and fertilizer purchase point, which, guys, if you download the game, I recommend doing what I did. Pull a $10 million loan. You got to buy the $10 million from the game, and then go from there. So we'll head on back to our farm and then call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. The next one will be out tomorrow. Well, actually, I gotta get back to the farm. Then I gotta tab over to Owen and get Connor's cows unloaded. Then get Owen back, get my semi back to my farm. So, actually, we'll just go ahead and do that now. So so we got the 3 cows that Connor bought. Here is the farm, or the 5. So now we're gonna make a U-turn, and then those bales. So Connor don't have enough. Currently, he left again. To head out on vacation for some weird reason, but I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. We're just gonna get back to our farm. And call it a day, because we've already been busy all day long, and it's pretty tiring, and it's just now 5 o'clock. We jumped on at 9 a.m. and now it's 5 p.m. and man, those 9 to 5s, yeah, they're brutal. Now, I won't have any videos out this weekend, but I'll try to give you guys as much as I can tomorrow night. But so we made it back to the farm. I'm gonna park the truck right there. So there's Owen. He's just now getting the truck back to... Jeez, Owen, knock my mailbox down. So Owen has arrived. Hey, thanks, Owen. All right, you can head home now, bud. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. So tomorrow morning at 9, 8. Well, wait, will I see you tomorrow? Oh yeah, I will, because we're chopping silage with Connor. So we'll meet up. So I'll have you meet up here, and we'll just ride out together in the harvester, okay? Or I'll have you bring a tractor, and then I'll bring the harvester. Okay, see ya. What? Why is it not? Oh. Yep, see you, man. So we're gonna get this parked. Meow. Well, go ahead and top rot. Well, she don't need it apparently. So we're gonna get this thing parked right there. So we're gonna head up to the house. Well, and look, it's actually starting to get dark out. We couldn't have timed that more perfectly than we did. So we gotta reset the spawn, because So we'll go and do a little dance. So, peace.